Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, yeah. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're my baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak, yeah. Can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat, yeah. This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, yeah. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're my baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like the time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, babe. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like the time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. All of your love.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Saturday morning and we are live. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? Let me see. It's 48 people in here. I got some early birds in the house. Yep, we got 48 early birds. Or should I say 48, 53 interested early birds because people could be up, but everybody not interested in everything. Right? Yeah. And so some people, when they're not interested, they go. I wish a lot of people would do that. If you see a topic and you don't like it, don't go fussing at content creators. I see a lot of that happening nowadays. Content creators reposting smart comments and all that stuff. I think it's better just to not go to the channel if you know their views. Most of the time, you already know the people's views, right? Anyway, all right. I see G Tina with the mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. We got Chrisean and the little baby. I thought you knew. They trying to get away from them demons. Please help me, Wanda. Help me, Wanda. Help me, Wanda. So, if you like me and you all over the place, then you done seen by now that Blueface and came out and said that The baby not his, y'all, and we got to get into it. Yvonne Wolford is in the house. Regina Phillips, Tea Talk member. Lady Ma, good morning, good morning. Please like the video. G Tina, Tea Talk member. Lady Ma, welcome, welcome, welcome. Patricia Harris, Tea Talk member, good morning. Hey, CDW, good morning to you. Thank you for always thinking of me. Diane Scott, Tea Talk member. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey. Mm-hmm. Y'all, this is gonna be a mess. Hey, Shaquanda, Ophelia. Uh-huh. Hey, y'all. G Tina dancing early in the morning. Yes, honey. Cause that thing make you want to move, don't it? Carlotta Passmore. Hey. This light is too much. We gotta change this. It look good, but goddamn, it ain't gonna do it for me this morning. Lillian Pigney. Hey, girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mia Cocroft, good morning. The fabulous Linda Greer, TNT's G Mom, T Talk members, Chocolate Drop, hey girl. Kim Swinson, T Talk member, welcome in here. Latricia Lewis, hey, happy Saturday, y'all. It is Saturday, y'all. This the day I can choose to do whatever I want to do. If I ain't gotta go nowhere if I don't wanna. Yeah. Hey, Venice Rankin, good morning. Oh, Kim said she had to watch the replay. I was definitely gonna ask y'all how y'all like the live. Cassidy Boyd, T Talk member. I don't know. I'm gonna say the cut water not allowed in the chat because we get off topic. I don't even think we covered any topics. Well, we did like here and there, but no, not like it turned into something else. We had fun though. Uh huh. Well, I'm not gonna highlight that because I see your comment, but I don't. I'm not gonna read that because there's no proof of that, and nobody's been charged with that. So I would appreciate it if we don't even put that in the chat because there's no proof that nobody on the live anybody, and I don't. If somebody would probably be in jail right now if they had proof. So I think that's some speculation because, I mean, what I saw his mama say is contradictory to what you say. But we ain't here for that kind of live to talk about that young man. I'm gonna let him rest in peace, like his mama said. And she said that Chrisean don't have nothing to do with her son not being here. That what the mother said. If I'm a mother, I'm sure not going to come out and say that if I believe that that child had anything to do. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Yeah. So I don't know if that's true. So I would prefer that not be in the chat. Um let's see. I was tickled pink. No topics last night. No topics. It was just cut water and I told Drop the Tea. I said, all right, I'm gonna get some cut water for you tonight because I was talking to her on the way home from work and we was talking, about what topics we was covering. And y'all saw we had the people on the thumbnail and everything. Child, that didn't work out too good, didn't it? Kim said she had to tune out around 9:30 and we was still going. Yeah, I told y'all I wasn't gonna be sleepy. Sassy and them was ready to go. See, before me, I did good last night. I told y'all I'm gonna be ready for Friday night. Drinks in the chat. I'm gonna be ready. I ain't getting no sleep a couple nights before, but I still was ready though. I still was ready. Mm-hmm. It was fun. I like dropping a link and you know, only one person came up, but that's okay. It'll get better over time. I gotta try to be enjoy myself, but also I gotta try to be a moderator too, because I gotta make sure we always look good in what we do. So it's fun, but you gotta stay on top of it. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Yeah, I had a great time last night. Hmm. It was really fun. And I love my girls. Uh-huh. Yeah. And that drop the T, she's something else, child. I love me some drop the T, boy. She like that cut water get her going, boy. That's it. We got a party right there. Ooh wee. And can talk us all night long too. Once she get that cut water, honey. You better be if you know you gonna drink with her, you gonna be know you gonna be up. You ain't gotta do much talking, cause she will. Um Mia said, I just don't understand the extreme hate for Chrisean. Yeah, I mean, I don't either, but people have a right to feel how they feel. I think a lot of times people just go with the masses, and I don't know. And sometimes people feel like maybe they ain't never did nothing because she ain't did nothing that other women haven't done. She's not the first person who they want to say it came from her using. I don't know if it came from her using or it came from him bopping her around when he was putting his hands on her, because that can happen too. We don't know if he hit his head at a critical time. We don't know because nobody has taken the time to really find out, I believe. I love her too, Kim. I do. I love Krishan. I mean, I like her. I don't know her like that, but I pray for her all the time because I do see the hatred for the young lady. I just don't know where it comes from. Does it come from the one time that y'all know or y'all feel that she used while she was pregnant? So she gets crucified for that for the rest of her life? For the rest of her, some of y'all mamas might have did it. If we gonna tell the truth, in that age group, I'm talking. Cause hell, there was an epidemic going on, but it was called crack, and a lot of women did that shit while they was pregnant. And I'm not making it up. You can check the damn statistics. And they drank all of that. She is not the first one to do it. That's why they got a whole system in place for mothers that do use. If they come through there and they got the stuff in their system, they prepared for that. So it's not new. And it does happen when people are in addiction. Because clearly it's an addiction when you can't even stop and you know there's a human life growing inside of you. It's an addiction, y'all. And these people out here crucifying this young girl that you can clearly look and see that she might not be as sharp as another 25-year-old. But I will give you this. Sassy TV, I hate to use you as an example, but her daughter just delivered a baby a few months ago. And it kind of took over Sassy's responsibilities at her house because now guess what she had to do? Go stay with her daughter because she was a brand new mom. So she knew she would need help. That's what I've done. You be there for them because they don't know really what to do. Now some of them are lucky, like my baby girl. When by the time she had her baby, her brothers and sisters they had plenty of kids by then. I got 23 grandkids, so she had loved them all, been around them all, knew how to kind of take care of them. So she was a new mom, but she knew what to do. Even though I was there to assist her any way I could, she kind of knew what to do because she had grew up loving on her nieces and nephews. But I don't even think Krishan comes from this great loving family. Are we being for real? Are we going to act like we haven't seen what they do to each other online? Do you think that's new? Do you think that just started because they now on TV? No. No. It didn't. That dysfunction been there. So now let me step out on a limb and say I don't think her cognitive is as normal as another 25-year-old, right? And then she got this dysfunction that she growing up in. So who's really helping Chrisean? She probably don't trust. She says she been violated by her own sister allegedly. That what she say. Let me put that up here real quick too before I go any further. Because all things on this channel are alleged. They, in my opinion, they're covered under this Copyright Act because I can critique, I can criticize, I can teach, we can learn, all that stuff. But what we cannot do over here is we will not bully and we will not harass. But I'm going to give my thoughts and my opinions, and sometimes they a little strong. Yeah. But it don't get it confused with bullying because that's not what I do. But I do have a strong opinion. And you are free to have your opinions as well. Okay? I get it. However, she's so done so many things that common common sense says you should not. She needs to seek help. I wish the young lady will. That's exactly what I just said. Her cognitive is not like I don't think it's working on fine on all cylinders like a a normal 25-year-old. You watch her videos. Look at the fight thing when she was meeting her opponent. Like she laughs, she giggles, like she just not sorry. She just unfortunately everybody just don't learn the same. But I'm gonna keep praying because I know prayer is real, right? And I'm just praying she run into the right person and somebody come in there and they get a hold of her and they make her understand that her living in the truth of whatever is going on with her baby and walking through the steps of it, that right there could just be so beautiful. So beautiful. And no matter what the outcome is, no matter why he's like that, no matter what happened, whether it's the chromosome was missed, because some say it's screw the chat, some say it's multiple, not multiple sclerosis, fetal alcohol syndrome. Like we don't know because we don't know. We know that somebody leaked some of her medical records that somebody sent me, but believe me, I would never ever put somebody's personal health records on my channel, not reading them or none of that, because those records don't belong to me. That's why they got laws in place called HIPAA. So somebody illegally leaked that young lady's health records. And I appreciate y'all for thinking about me, but that's not something that I would put ever on my channel. Driving with a young baby laying across the front seat, no car seat, no nothing was enough for me. Once she had a child to say, just pray for her, but I'm not gonna make excuses for her. Well, I don't think I'm making excuses for her either, but I didn't see that stuff. But again, I'm not a person that's gonna I didn't see that stuff. I'm not gonna go back and look at that stuff. I'm gonna look at where I met her at. And so this is where I met her at, but that's where you met her at. So maybe that's why we have different thoughts when it comes to her. And like I told you, I was 25. And I was in addiction early. So right around the same age. So I know what it is. The only thing different between me and her is that I had a very, very strong support system. Very strong. Whether it been my grandmother or my big sister and the rest of my family, my first husband, they all loved me through that. I don't feel like she got the same thing. Even if she not in that space no more, the addiction space, she still just don't have the right support system around her. Because if she did, we would be seeing the things that we would feel is normal. like him going to his therapist because, hey, if you want to use your baby for content, because that's what they claim she do anyway. If you want to use your baby for content, there's your content. Go ahead and go through the steps, figure out what's going on with your child, get somebody who will be interested to follow you because this is what they want anyway, right? They want these reality shows. So there you go. Everybody will watch because everybody want to know, good or bad, what's going on with Junior. So live in your truth. But she just don't have the right people on her team, unfortunately. She don't. Because that's where she should be. Trying to make sure all that's right. Stand in the boxing. You see, that's her whole life. She boxing. And plus, if she could just get a hold of what's going on with her baby and do all that stuff, she want to do it on camera, there you go. You don't even need no fucking co-stars. All you need is you and your son. That's all. Mia says, I hope she just don't do anything harmful to herself due to this internet hate. She seems to be all alone in the world while all the content creators are making money off their hate for her. Oh, well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Well, hopefully, see, that's what I'm saying. She need a good team. She shouldn't even be watching the haters. I'm sorry. I don't watch nobody that talk negative about me. I do not. I do not. And I would not. And if she had somebody around her to tell her the truth, you don't need to watch. Let them hate. Fuck them. Diamond, Diva, Honeybee, good morning. She says she doesn't seem to have the right kind of support system and people telling her the truth. Uh-huh. I agree. I agree. And that's why praying for her should continue. I pray she wants and does better for herself. Yep, that's all I can do. That's all I can do is pray. Yep. Got to pray for him. All right. So anyway, like I said, your boy then came out and he said that ain't his baby. Okay. That's what he said. So before we get into that this morning, let's watch some old clips, new clips, whatever kind of clips they is. Okay. I just want to watch a few. All right. So first we're gonna watch, I guess, Blueface, right? Blueface was sitting down, and a shout out to who this morning? Who's this? DJ Vlad TV. Okay. So Blueface is sitting down and he's gonna answer a few questions about baby Chrisean. Okay, let me speed this up a little bit. Let me see if that's too fast.
She got into a fight with two women. The video came out.
Yeah.
So she did not slow down at all.
That's what I'm saying. Your baby's gonna be affected if you don't. You have to sit there with him all day, talk to him, stand him up, hold him, all that stuff, bro. That's like it helps. If you don't do that, any baby's gonna fall behind. They need a teacher,
I mean, do you get custody of the child at all?
At this point, no. And I'll be patient, let her see, come around to it. I'm not forcing her in or anything. I would love to take him on by myself,
Why not though? I mean, well, in fact,
I just don't want to put myself in jeopardy to take that on if she's not willing to just free willing give him to me. And
well, right. I mean,
but you could, kids,
right, but you could easily go to court and get partial custody, even if it's like every other weekend or something.
I can't because she ran off and had the baby without me, so I don't have any parental rights.
Well, but you're the father. You could ask for a DNA test and prove you're the father, prove paternity, just like how women take,
but
men to court over the baby.
Yeah, no, I know that, but you got to realize she gave him a different last name.
Huh?
When your kid got a different last name, you're not on the birth certificate. You can't just show up.
You can still go through the process.
Yeah, you can. But you can. I'm saying I can't put myself in that process. I have other children to look out for. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what
if she doesn't. Sure. Yeah. And I'm more than willing to. I don't need to go through that process though. I don't need a DNA test. I know it's my kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying in order to get it through the courts, you will have to go through a DNA test again.
Yeah, but that's not me. I don't go to court to do nothing with nobody.
No, I got you.
I'm against that, putting in people in the way that.
Now, at one point, you kind of went back and forth with certain people. Didn't like little baby DM Chrisean?
No, I think they've seen each other out.
Okay.
And I guess they.
Okay, so here he says he knows he's the dad. Yada yada yada. He don't need a DNA test. Now this was months. Chrisean was already gone at this point when he did this video. Chrisean was already not around him no more. Right? Chrisean is gone. He said he not gonna run after her. He not gonna do this. He not gonna do that. Yada yada yada. That's what he said, right? Now I'm just trying to make sure we get all the facts of what he said before we go to the next video, which is gonna be his mama. But he said that's his kid. He not going after her because he not gonna play with this court. He don't need no DNA. He don't need no DNA. So we didn't hear nothing about no DNA. No, we just took a DNA. We he not mine. We didn't hear none of that. Right? I'm just making sure we all on the same page. Okay, let's go to the next video. Shout out to 9 Mag TV. It's Carlissa, Blueface's mom.
With the baby, I can't blame my baby daddy when I went on the run with my baby. I can't blame Dre's daddy for when I went on the run with him. Can I blame him? Nope. Do I regret it? Absolutely. Did I ever do it again? Nope. You got to do what's best for your kids, even if you don't like that motherfucker. Why do you read the negative comments? I read wherever these eyes go. They old, ho. Okay? Wherever they land, that's where we at. I don't pick and choose no comments. I don't give a fuck enough to do that. It's called going to the courts. Girl, you can't go to no courts about nobody baby and you ain't on the birth certificate. What he gonna tell the people? What he gonna tell the people? Can you pull the birth records? Because I might be on it. Can you see if my name on it? Can you check for me? What he supposed to tell the motherfuckers? Right. How does she keep coming back? Why do y'all keep bringing that over here? We got so much bullshit to talk about right now. Okay, Jaden is getting ready to find love.
Okay. So we heard Blueface. He said that's his baby. We got his mama sitting there saying that's his baby, but at the same time, they both keep talking about this birth certificate and then his name not being on the birth certificate. But I didn't hear neither one of you motherfuckers talk about this DNA test that y'all got. Because now it's this DNA test all of a sudden that y'all got a secret DNA test when Chrisean was there with the baby. Where is it at? Can we see it? Can we see the date? Can we see where it really came from? Can we see the envelope it came in, that it was stamped by the U.S. Postal System? Can we see the test? Can we see the test? Since y'all got this test done, can we see the test? Because that's what you're saying now. You got a secret test done. This is why you're not the dad. Because we know you already took one test. Okay? With the DNA Diagnostic Center. I seen that one. We know you took one test. Now some people say it's fake, but I don't think you can use those people's logo on TV and play those kind of games. I don't think so. No, because they take that shit serious. So if they give you now if it was a different DNA center, some shit y'all made up for the show, then I would think that that's not real. And you said already y'all had done that test. Remember? Now all of a sudden Diamond Diva said I ain't heard nothing about financial support. Okay. I would not want him. I wouldn't want. Listen, listen. You see my thumbnail. This is real to me, little girl. If you don't keep going towards the light and leave them motherfuckers over there in the darkness and shock, because they all can't believe that you've been ignoring their motherfucking ass. So that's why they done use this baby. Then first you let your strong faced girlfriend. First you let her come out. I don't talk about people's kids, but Lord, she brain damaged that baby and more focused on a man than her own child's condition. That says enough about her character. Bitch, who is you to speak on her motherfucking character when you just was setting your little strong face ass over there with motherfucking Snoop Dogg and all them men, and who knows what the fuck you was doing while you was there, little hoe, because they didn't have you there for nothing. They didn't have you there because you're not cute. So what was you giving up? I'm just asking for my motherfucking self. Y'all done piss me off now. You bothering somebody that ain't bothering y'all. That girl not bothering y'all. If you ain't the daddy, you ain't doing a motherfucking thing anyway. So who the fuck you hurting anyway? Who you hurting because you saying you ain't the daddy, bitch? You not a good daddy to the kids you got. Example number one. You're not a good daddy to the kids you got. Since you mentioned that. And here you is with your 6-year-old son.
No.
He's not gay, are you?
No. Why are you talking about this right now?
So you asking this boy at 6 years old, is little girls running behind him? Is he chasing little girls? And then you not gay, are you? And then you going cheer on. Like, yay. Why is you even asking your son that at 6 years old? On camera. For content. And then that's the first time I seen Jaden speak up. That's the first time I seen Jaden speak up for her child. And you see she ain't that far away from his ass. So she don't even like to really leave them kids with you by their damn self either. That's why she's still riding your little pole. I heard she pregnant too. Now, I don't know if that's true. It's alleged. It's alleged. So that's you with your son. That's one video. So what is Chrisean's child missing out on? What would he be missing out on? You're not the greatest fucking dad, buddy. Let me tell you that. You're not the greatest fucking dad out here, buddy. And here you are with your daughter saying, I'm singing your song. I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this.
That was too fast. Your song.
Your song, she said.
Go, go,
She's
go,
listening
go,
to that.
go, baby girl, go, 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 go. Go, baby girl, go, 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 go.
This is just the only verse she can get for now. Wait till she be singing that other part. When she is
That's gonna get you.
Oh, there she goes. I'm gonna get you. Stop running from the stick.
That was too fast.
That's your song.
Your song.
Oh,
You like my song?
the baby said that's your song, bitch. That's your song that you sitting there singing with your 3-year-old daughter. So who the fuck are you to think you getting your ass online to claim you ain't somebody's daddy? Praise God you ain't that baby daddy. I hope the fuck, listen, I hope the fuck you not that baby daddy. And if I was her, I go get a motherfucking DNA test to find out if she don't know. And pray to God that it come back that you is 0% that motherfucking baby father, so you can move the fuck on and leave her the fuck alone. Because you had that little strong faced girl get her ass online the other day, and that shit didn't work. So then you came out and said, I'm not the baby's father. You wanted to trigger her so bad. You wanted a response so bad. So bad. And Chrisean showed the whole world, you've been calling her She done had to block you off of every fucking outlet. Every outlet. You try to call her the other day online. She don't want to talk to you, boy. She moved on. Why don't you move the fuck on? You didn't have to come online to tell us you ain't the daddy. Bitch, prove it. Prove you ain't the daddy. Because if you don't have a real fucking DNA test that say you ain't the daddy, bitch, you the daddy until I see you not. Ronnie ain't here no more. He can't prove it. You prove it. Prove you ain't the fucking daddy. Since you motherfuckers got so much to talk about. Now you did a secret test. Prove it. Show us the test. Show us the test. I would like to see it. Don't talk me to death. Don't talk a fucking hole in my head. Show the proof. Where's the proof? Because you sure enough out here on the internet telling the people you not the daddy. Yeah. That's what he doing. Telling people he not the daddy, y'all. Sis said, and look at my smart ass. Thank God. Yeah, he probably gonna block me today. I wouldn't give a fuck. Thank God you ain't the daddy. I told his ass. Thank God. Okay? Because, child, please. We is so glad you ain't the daddy. So, here go his clown ass. We so glad you ain't the daddy. God is good. Now, y'all know we gonna have to come back here and talk about Clarissa, right? Because y'all know Clarissa done came home already from New York. Junior is not my biological son. R.I.P. to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue to plot. It doesn't feel right as a present father in all my kids' life to be discredited as an absent father. So what is going on is the people getting you for being an absent father. Ronnie has always said that he and not Blueface. He has, but where is the proof? I don't care what people said. Because let me tell you something. There's been a lot of men that said that somebody was their baby and it wasn't. Because Ronnie did say he was the father. I got video of that this morning. I got that video this morning. Let me see if I can find it. I'm sure it is screenshotted. And he was a handsome fella too. And he seemed like he talked like he was probably a lot smarter than Blueface. So I think maybe Chrisean failed herself choosing Blueface over this boy because this boy's family even seemed a lot more put together than Blueface's. So it might have been the fame, you know what I mean, that went to her head. Oh yeah. But one way they could prove, yeah, she could definitely get a test with one of his relatives, or Blueface could do the test. Now, if I was her, hold fast. If I was her, since the family say they don't got nothing against her, I go to them and say, let's take a test, one way or the other. Because if I was her, now this me, if I was her, I personally wouldn't want Blueface to be my baby daddy, and I would be pressed. I would be hell. Let me tell y'all, I would go to them people and be praying all the way there and hope they is the family, because I wouldn't want to be connected to that trash anymore. I swear for goodness I wouldn't. And that way she could release herself for real. Chrisean, listen, girl. Listen, Chrisean, I'm pleading. If you get this message, you take your ass and find Ronnie's family. If you ain't never done a test and you don't know for sure, and there's nothing wrong with it, you not the first mother, you not the first, and you not going to be the last. So if you don't know, go find some of Ronnie's family. Y'all take a test and pray to God that is your baby's family. Because I guarantee them people would help you. I guarantee you they would. That would be backbone right there. That seemed like a good family, and the young man seemed like he was a good young man. Yeah, because Blueface family ain't doing nothing but using you and your son for clout. Okay, that's what they doing. Because if you right, if they took a test of your kid, you've been gone for months now. Months. In all the videos I showed this morning, the two I showed, I only needed two. Those both was done after you left. They both say you was runaway. You was like a runaway slave. That's what they said, both of them. You ran away. What he supposed to do when the mama done ran away? Ain't that what she said? So at that point, they already did a DNA test. I mean, this is what he said. He said when he came home, they did a secret DNA test. Why you just bringing it up? Why was you claiming the boy all this time until the people start calling you a deadbeat and they start fucking with you? Now all of a sudden he ain't yours. And you know poor little Chrisean, she not gonna do nothing because she not gonna do nothing. But me, if I was Chrisean, I go get me a DNA with somebody on Ronnie's family and pray the whole way that it's his. I swear I would. IMC Brown said it's Blueface child. That's the only reason she kept him. Chrisean knew he wasn't the dad. A DNA test done was years ago. It may still be online. Who did a DNA test? Ronnie? Jamie, I'm up way earlier than what time I went live. I probably was up 2 hours before. Yeah, about 2 hours, about 5. My body just, even though it's the weekend, I still get up. Yep, I still get up. Right, Jazzy? We still get up. We still got to get up. Yeah, we still got to get up. Blueface and Chrisean did a DNA years ago. Oh. Knew he wasn't a dad. So you saying Blueface and Chrisean did a DNA test? Because the one I saw, oh shit, Jamie said hype her up. It's her birthday. Yes, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I gotta get, no, that might be a lie, but I was going to say I should get the sign songs.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Ooh. Happy birthday, Jamie. I hope you're going to do something special today. I thought they did a DNA test while she was still pregnant with Junior. That's what the consensus was, honey. That's what the people said. Let me look it up. That's what them people said. Now here on December 9th, 2023. When did he go to jail? He ain't been home for no 2 years, right? I don't even. Now I gotta look up his jail history. Hold on. Shit. But I did find this where he claimed he snuck a DNA test. But this was in 23. But then here we are in 26, and you claiming the boy. And now you're not claiming the boy. Them claiming Blueface was the baby daddy was a money grab. They were making a lot of money together and they were told to keep it going. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. I wouldn't do no shit like that. No, ma'am. Not I, said the pussycat. Well, me, I mean, what I'm saying is, I wouldn't want it to be. I wouldn't want him to be the daddy. And me, after seeing the young man this morning, I feel like, Chrisean, if you are unsure, just be sure. You don't gotta get a test with Blue Demon. You don't gotta get a test with him. Just go find Ronnie's family, because they're in Baltimore too. And I know you know where they live. Go find them. And maybe they'll come looking for you now that Blueface can. See, let me tell you something. Whenever somebody try to dig a ditch for you, they better be careful that they don't fall into that motherfucker their own self. Because now what he might have did putting that post up is that might have pricked somebody in Ronnie's family to say, hold up. We need to go ask her, can we figure out what's going on? Maybe. And maybe they'll find her in a time of her life where she is open to receiving them, and they receive her and they find out. That's my joy. That's what I hope. And then they can attach her. I mean, they might have like a week. They might ride for like a week. It ain't gonna last that long because a lot of people already was thinking that, saying he wasn't. If you go to Ronnie family and you find out, girl, you can release them people in about a week. That's like a get out of jail free card. Yeah, I would release myself from that toxicity. This is why they said she allegedly got to Ronnie. I didn't see you put that in there. I've been taking all those comments out the chat because his mama said that wasn't true. So I believe his mama. So when I see that, I'm gonna take it out there because I don't think nobody's mama gonna lie like that. And I'm gonna see if I can find that. The like button even worked because I wasn't a suppose Blue Lip finds out the new baby isn't his. I think that's gonna happen too. I think that's gonna happen. But what he better do, this what him and Strong Face better do, okay? Looking like King. Shit, you thought you was insulting King. You was insulting your whole fucking woman, okay? Because King ain't no looker, and neither is your girl, okay? Neither is your girl. Yeah. So you insulted your own girl. Talking about she looked like King. You swear you was going for King. I was like, he wouldn't be my boyfriend after the day. Tell me I look like that ugly motherfucker. Saying I look like King, I would have been mad. That's okay, T Booth. It wasn't that many people in here earlier when I said it. Chad, listen. I would have been mad if I was Nevaeh. Wait a minute, Diamond Diva. Then that's what I'm gonna start saying. She's so unpretty. She is so unpretty. I like that. It's so demure. Yeah. What one way is the truth? I did, didn't I? Child, I was like, oh Lord, don't let me come for that boy. He'd be over there dissing me on the track. Oh, I'm not 50 Cent, honey. They still going back and forth too, y'all. They still going back and forth because now 50, we gotta talk about that in another video. Jesus. Woo. 50 trying to make documentaries on the people, child. I'm like, is it that deep? I ain't think it was that deep. Anyway, y'all, here's the man. He say he the daddy. He not here no more, but he say he the daddy.
In a sense of, oh, I ain't gonna get his pussy up. But if you do something highly beneficial to her career, she will do right by you, and she will respect you, and she will walk on eggshells when it comes to you. And that's just the type of person she is. So that's why I think it's potentially so hard for her to just come out and like, hey, this is Ronnie's kid, because now we got her $1 million baby. It's going to go from allegedly $1 million baby, whatever, to a $0 baby. And it's kind of disrespectful, and it's kind of degrading, because why is Junior's value going to zero just because he's my son? He's still a $1 billion baby. He's still a $1 million baby. He's just not a blue-faced baby. She may not be loyal to you in a sense of, oh, I ain't gonna get this.
So I don't know. Chrisean was mean to Ronnie. I saw a video of him chasing Chrisean down, telling her that's my son. He was begging Chrisean to be a part of that baby life. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, I heard that too. So I'm sad about that she just chose wrong. She chose wrong, and I bet you it haunts her that she chose wrong. Yeah, because what she didn't understand, she was the prize. She didn't understand it. I hope she knows now that you're the prize. You was what was giving him motion. Unfortunately, you just didn't know that. That's why they keep coming for you. That's why they keep coming for you, Chrisean. They need you for the motion. I wish you wouldn't even respond to him, but she did. She did respond. Right, T Booth. She chose the spotlight, money, and fame. Yeah. Yeah. So now, I'm not one to harp, but now I do have doubt in my mind. And I feel like if she has any doubt in her mind, she should go and find out. This is what it is. Just go and find out. Go and find out. That's how I feel about it. Don't leave yourself in limbo, wondering, not knowing. And for me, I would go do it just and be praying at this time. At this time, I would be wanting. I ain't gonna lie. I would be wanting Ronnie to be my baby daddy. Right now, I would. I'd be praying to God. Please don't let it be none of the Blue Demon's DNA in my child. Oh, I would be praying hard. But I would definitely go to Ronnie's family and get a DNA test. Since they're going to get secret shit, just go to the family who the young man belonged to, get a DNA test, find out if that's your child's family, and they might help you. That might be what you need. It might be what you need. It might be your missing piece. I'm telling you, because you need a strong support system. And those people gonna want the best for that baby. They're gonna want the best. That family seemed like they full of love. The young man seemed decent just now sitting on that interview. I don't know what he was into in the street, but he came from a decent background. I can tell that. I feel. This is the most sane review I heard all morning. Hey, that's Shaw's reality in the building. I love my good girl. You be killing it. You be everywhere. I hope you be hearing me shout you out. You be everywhere. I love it. Even Tasha K had you up there. That's when I was like going, whoop, whoop. Tasha K had your stuff up there, baby girl. You doing a thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Consider yourself blessed if he's not the father. That's it. Just get away from him. Get away from him. He dark. His mama dark. Now his girlfriend dark. She coming out. talking about somebody baby being brain damaged. Like, girl, you better hope your baby come out okay. You are pregnant. If Blueface the daddy to that, that's the one he should be worried about. He should be worried about if that's his baby. Because you was with Stunner. You was, and before you got with Stunner, let's break it down. You and that girl knew you was fucking. So how you know she wasn't fucking too? She knew you was out here getting it. She said, I don't care. He's still my man. That's what she said. I don't care. He's still my man. Until Stunner came along and you wasn't. Threw you out like last week's tuna fish. Poop. Be gone. And then you try to make him mad. You down there with Snoop and them, and who know what you was doing down there? Girl, bye. That's the baby he need a DNA test for. Let's talk about it. You definitely need a DNA test for that one. You better hope it's yours. Because it could possibly not be yours. While you out here talking about Chrisean. Baby. Blueface might have put out that statement because a couple of days ago he said, I only have 2.5 kids, and people started getting on him. It was something that happened. It was something that happened on his chat, and I could tell because he said, I'm not going to be talking about other people's kids. I mean, other people's kids on my platform or some old weak ass shit he said. I don't like the boy or his mama. I think they trash. They starve for attention. They starve for attention. The two of them. And they want Chrisean's. It's not Chrisean's attention that they want. They want Chrisean's followers. They want to go back and forth with Chrisean because the way it works is like somebody told me one time, you could have been growing your channel. All you had to do was go back and forth with these people who keep on calling your name. That grows your channel. I don't want that kind of channel. But they don't mind that. So, because if you go back and forth, what's the reality? If you want to follow the story, what you got to do? Because you want the story for yourself. You're going to subscribe to that one. You're going to subscribe to that one. So you can get both. You can get both. You when one go live, you get theirs. The other one go live, you get theirs. It's a rush for people that like the drama. And they know that. So they need Chrisean to clap back and keep going back and forth with them so that her people will run over there to them and thinking they're going to catch the fight. That's why I wish she wouldn't have responded. Because that's all they wanted. They probably going through a drought right now. Ain't nobody checking for them. Ain't nobody checking for them. So they need Chrisean to get a new wave of followers in. That's how the game work, y'all. I ain't making this shit up. And guess what Chrisean got coming up? Her big fight coming up. Chrisean got a big fight coming up. They want to be attached to her. When she about to have all stuff come. They want to be attached to her name right now. She about to be trending. And they want to trend with her. Them motherfuckers is attention seekers. That's what the fuck they is. Period. I see them for what the fuck they is.
0178. Fuck, chat. What y'all need answers to, gang? I said what the fuck I said. I don't gotta touch bases on that. I'm not talking about nobody else's child on the stream. I can only talk about my own children. I don't talk about other people's kids. Shout out to Izzy. Is you cool ho? Is you cool ho? Chat, y'all. I know y'all seen when I first got out, man.
We about to back.
Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. This has been a thing. The fuck? This has been a thing since it's been a thing. Shout out to Candy Cane, 1057 for the sub. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat.
There's a couple comments that's on this thing. He is the daddy. It was just a little too quiet over there. He had nothing to do, so go ahead and post something and make the people stand up and listen to him for a couple of hours. You know he's the baby father, and she's so crazy. I would have been down to the child support court office. This woman says this woman already had a DNA test done, and Blue is the father. We can't keep ignoring that. At this point, he just wants the media attention because he is going broke. It's all a publicity stunt so he can keep his name in the media. She has posted those results multiple times. I'm going to go search again. They said this is not the first time he's done this. He's trying to get attention. His content hasn't been creative enough lately. So I don't know what to believe. But they saying Chrisean post. Let me see if I can find some shit like that. Say Chrisean posted the DNA test multiple times. Let me see if there's some. Post. Yeah. So this is, I guess, what they talking about was posted online, because this the one I seen too. And this is a prenatal paternity test from the DNA Diagnostic Center. And mother is Chrisean Malone. And the father is Jonathan Porter. And the test results is 99.9% that he is the father. And they blurred out the people's signatures and things at the bottom because I don't know why, but they did. And people are in the comments saying, you know what's so fucked up about this? You shouldn't even have to post ish like this. Yeah, it's true. You shouldn't have to post it. But when niggas out here in the streets lying and saying that you're not the daddy, sometimes people do post it. Unfortunately. So that's what I knew. I had seen a test before. So, I mean, I don't know where these people would be getting the Now here comes somebody talking about they make documents. Child, I cannot. The answer, did she ever make a false DNA one? No. What's funny? So I don't know if that's where that test came from. Shit, but that's the only one I felt this morning. I don't really care who the baby father is. If you want to know the truth, I'm gonna be still praying for the baby anyway. I'm not gonna like the baby any less or pray any less, no matter who the father is. But what I would like for her to do is go get a test with that family if she's unsure. If she already got a test and she already know, and it's not my fucking business, because it's not my fucking business who the baby father is. I don't pay for Chrisean's lifestyle, so it's not my business. Is it? Do I talk about her? Yeah, I don't fund her lifestyle, so it's not my fucking business who her baby father is. I don't do her DNA. I mean, not no DNA, her OBGYN. I don't go all up in her cat. That's not my business. That's not my business. Yeah, it's not my business. The whole streaming thing is weird to me. Maybe because I'm old. That's what DDG set him up with to make money. Yeah, yeah, because he owe everybody money right now. I mean, he getting sued out the ass, and he owe people money. I think Blue is the father. Many times, Chrisean has said she wished Ronnie was the father because she knows his family would treat him right. Ronnie's mom said the baby isn't Ronnie's. Yeah, yeah. So I think that no good son of a bitch is the father too. But I just wish she could detach from him. I really wish she could. I really wish Ronnie was the father. I do. I do. Oh, thank you, Mommy V. I wish, girl, I wish he was the father. So she could go on about her business. You hear me? She could just go on about her business and don't have to be worried about him no more. So I hope she ain't ashamed if she unsure, because I wouldn't be. I'd come out and tell the people, shit, I was young. I was with him, but I met him and things took a turn. Shit. Just fix it, Jesus. Fix it. That's a part of recovery. That's a part of moving forward. If she she need to work that out between her own ears, though, not mine. But I would like to be told that Ronnie family is the family, because Blueface family ain't shit, and I wouldn't want to be a part of it. Sorry, not sorry. I wouldn't want to be a part of it. I would try to release myself. Matter of fact, what I do is if you know he is the father, go on down there and get some paperwork done where he can release himself from all his rights. Because he don't want to go to the courthouse. Remember? He said he don't want to go down to the courthouse. You take your ass to the courthouse. Yeah. Get some paperwork done and let him relinquish his motherfucking rights. And then you be free of him, girl. Just get rid of that family. I wouldn't want to be attached to the motherfuckers. Trying to call my name every time they fucking shit get dry and they need some help. They call on you. They got so bad that they had the little strong face girl go online and talk about your baby's brain. That's when I knew them motherfuckers was struggling for attention. First, they said on live, Nevaeh and Blueface talking about the baby hair. Right? Now, how do you know the baby hair don't hurt when he get his hair combed? Because special needs kids, I got a few of them in my school. The parents said it hurt to comb their hair. How do y'all know he don't get a headache when he get his hair combed? You're not around the child long enough to know what he goes through. His mama know. She do her own fucking hair. I don't think she the type that would just be like, fuck my little boy hair. She dressed that boy, the way she dressed that little boy up, she would, let me tell you something. If she could do that boy hair, she would. The way she be dressing him up in his cute little clothes and shit. You think that lady wouldn't do his hair? Y'all got to be motherfucking crazy. G Tina, shout out to G Tina, member for 22 months. She said T Talk with your girl channel is the winning team. She ain't never lied. Y'all know y'all can go ahead and join for a mere $3.99. Join the winning team. Yes, indeed, y'all. We are the winning team. Yep. Tamika said, I think you let your feelings for Chrisean override who she really is. Nah, it's not my feelings for her. It's reality. It's the truth. It's the fact that at 25, my shit was fucked up. And I was more than one person's mom. And so I know that there is deliverance from everything. And I know that when we're young, we make a lot of fucking mistakes. At least I did. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all, you know, maybe like I come from humble beginnings too. That's why when people tell me you ought to like Clarissa because she came from motherfucker, I came from that too. Okay. There was shit in my life. She not the only little girl that went through stuff. We all have. Right? But it ain't my feelings for her because I don't really know her. I see what I see. But I do know that I was a little girl at 25. And if I didn't have a strong support system, I might not be who I am today. Maybe I would have went left, all the way left, and not been able to make it back right. There are some people who I used to do things with, they still fucked up to this day. So I didn't have the right support system. I may not be sitting right here right now. And I don't think she got that. So that's what leads me, not my feelings for Chrisean, the reality of life. Yeah. Tamika says she leaves him with random people and hasn't gotten him the proper care. If she's doing it now, kudos to her, but she set him back. I agree with all that. I talked about that this morning. What she needs is a good support team. She needs somebody to come in. If she want to be a reality star, if that's her dream, I said that motherfucking thing right there would blow up the TV. If she want to be on TV anyway. They say her baby content. That's what they say. If she got with somebody and she made that a show, and they can follow her boxing, they can follow her in the healing of her child and learning what's going on with her child and going with her through the process. That would be a fucking show that a lot of motherfuckers would want to see because people want to know. And a lot of people really do care. And some people just fucking mean. But there are people who do care. Valerie said people keep harping on her past and not giving her credit. And that's the thing. Because when I talk to somebody about why they don't like her, that's what they say. She did drugs when she was pregnant. She did this long time ago. Like, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. Regina said you really can't judge someone if you don't know them. Tamika says she doesn't neglect that baby. She definitely makes mistakes. Y'all don't know if she has gotten him the proper care. We don't know this girl. Y'all got to stop saying that as if it's facts. That's the truth. But they saying it because that's what, it's a group of people that's what they say, and they keep feeding it out, and people eat it up. They don't got no proof. They don't got no facts. I like facts, not fiction. Facts. And somebody's medical records saying that they used or whatever, that don't mean that that's what's wrong with the baby. That don't mean that. I know people who have had stuff in their system. Ain't nothing wrong with their kids. So don't get fooled by that. We don't know what's wrong with the baby. Right. We don't know. G. Tina says, Valerie, the old saying is you can do one bad thing and a million good, but they will forget the good, but always remember the bad. And that's a fact. Yeah. One way said, folks act like they don't have blemishes in their past. Well, I do. Let me be the first to tell you, honey. I do. Shit, I got something right now. Yeah. I seen a thing this morning. It was a lady. I don't know if I sent it to myself. Anyway, long story short, her and her husband getting a divorce. She's selling the house. The husband is now stuck over in Dubai, I think. And she said it's karma because they're getting a divorce. Lady, that's not what you call karma. That's not karma. And a lot of people be feeling like, oh, you're gonna get karma. People, you don't always get karma. Sometimes it's your fucking bad decisions. Yeah. It's just bad decisions. And Chrisean has made a lot of bad decisions. A lot. But I have too. Who the fuck am I to sit up here and act like no. No. Mm-mm. I ain't no. Unless she puts her own medical records out showing what's wrong with her child, no one can say why or what the medical issues or reasons are for Junior. And that's the facts, Jamie. That's it. But what she could do, I'm telling you, if she got the right people with her, I'm telling you, people will watch. They will watch. Yeah, they will watch. Yep, it was her husband and the girlfriend stuck in Dubai. She about to close on the house. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and I'm sure he gonna need the money because he's stuck over there. But she said he made good money anyhow, child. But yeah, y'all. I don't got no room to put that child in a box and leave her in there like she did this back then. I don't like her. No. Mm-mm. I don't do that. So unless Chrisean put out a report, I don't know who the baby father is, and I don't care. It's Chrisean, baby. That's what I know. It's Chrisean, baby. And that's who I be praying for. Little Chrisean and big Chrisean. Yeah. So I don't care who the fucking daddy is. It could be Blueface, it could be Ronnie. Don't matter to me. It's Chrisean, baby. Yeah. It's Chrisean, baby. Mm-hmm. I might go down to the church one time and you know, I told y'all the pastor of the church she go to is my Undertaker's brother. Got a female lady, Undertaker, takes care of my family if something happened. Shout out to Glenda Freeman's funeral home down there in PG County. But Chrisean goes to her brother's church. That's why when people be on here talking about bad about her pastor, y'all don't even know those people. To be Dee Dee and Mike Freeman are very good people. So when you gotta touch not my anointed one. You know, when you out here throwing them daggers and stuff, you gotta be real careful with who you throwing them at. Because the Bible does say, touch not my anointed, and I will do you no harm. That's what it say. So I ain't never known them people to be no faking, no jakers, nothing like that. I always known them to be a good solid foundation down there. And the people that's coming out of there is getting fed real good. All churches ain't good churches, I can tell you that right now. But I think Dee Dee and Mike Freeman are good people. So just be careful what you're hearing, because everything you're hearing on the internet ain't true. Sometimes people don't got no receipts. They just be. I try not to repeat things that I don't got no proof for. Yes, my aunt did drugs for more than half my life, and all 12 of her kids were born while she was on drugs. Nothing is wrong with any of them. Opinions are fine. These folks act like what they are, facts. Right. That's what I'm talking about, Tamika. I come from the fucking hood. I seen too many women drinking and drugging and having babies, and I know the babies. They all fine. So we can't just think because you seen Chrisean drinking, you didn't see her drinking like that. You seen her drink, you know, you can't say that's what happened to the baby. You can't say that. It's just not proven that it's FAS. It's nowhere proven. Nobody got no documents. You're just going off of some fucking clips you seen. You seen her drink on TV a couple times. You don't know. Nobody knows. Carlotta said Dee Dee and Mike Freeman are great people. Yes, they are. That's why I said, honey, I even heard them speaking bad on the pastor down there. Talking about what kind of church is this and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, my God, this what we doing? That's crazy. Them people, some great people. Good church. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really go to church like that. But I was just gonna go one Sunday and see if I see her up in there. I would like to talk to her if I ever could. Because I don't know if anybody planted that seed for her yet. But I'm telling you, you want to be on reality TV, don't you? Baby, that's a show. That's a show right there. And I will be tuned in, talking about it. Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna lie to you. You go do a show about your life, you and the baby going getting the healing, figuring out what he got, being open with the people so people can learn and you can educate. I would be there, front and center, watching your show. Yeah. And I want to see you box because you gotta have a balance. It can't just be all about you, on your journey with the baby. You can box, you can do other things. Rap. It's all about Chrisean Rob. It's your world. Yeah. That's what you need to know, that you're the prize. You are the prize. You are what the people want to see, and they know that. Yeah, they know that. Get with the right people, girl. Go on a health journey with that baby and let the people see. Mm-hmm. Tamika said we got to have a meetup with the DMV folks. I told you I'm from Montgomery County. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do something when it gets warm. Maybe we can do a meetup at like a festival or something like that. Like an outdoor festival when it gets a little warm, like a wine festival or something like that. And we can all hang out. Regina, I did that too with my third baby. Oh, I did more than drink. That's why I say, okay, I don't like to put my business out there, but I used too up until my 4th month because I had a period every single month. I mean, I had a period. Like nothing was wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me. 4 months. Regina saying she went on for 5 months. And I was in my addiction at that time. My son is fine, smart as fuck. Don't got no delays nowhere. Had all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. Brain works fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. And he handsome. Yeah. Very smart. Well, all of them are smart, but I'm just saying he's smart with that math. He's a whiz with the math. He can just look at the problem. We got to write the shit down. Nope. He can look at it and give you the answer. Yeah. He's pretty smart. But nothing wrong with him. Regina says she for 5 months she drinking stuff. Baby fine. Her daughter fine. I just don't like to put it out there. Everybody think they know everything. Just because you do drugs and alcohol don't mean your baby gonna be all fucked up. I'm telling you. I've seen a lot of babies come in this world and their parents had been using during the time. And they're all fine. They're all fine. Coming from where I'm from, that's what I've seen. But I don't like to get on here and be all like that. But it's the truth. I've seen it with my own eyes. People drinking and drugging. And having babies. Most of them, give the baby to the grandmother or somebody. But the babies are fine. So alcohol is not always the cause. And I keep trying to tell y'all, it can be bad sperm that can cause the crew to chat. But we don't know if he got crew to chat. We don't know what he got, but it can be bad sperm that can cause that. No, just me. Don't get me wrong. You should never chance it. You should never, ever chance it. The moment you know you're pregnant, you better understand that your life don't belong to you no more. Because I had 4 other times that I was pregnant, and trust me, my life did not belong to me no more. Trust me, you can't do anything. And for me, it was always a struggle because I used to smoke cigarettes, but I stopped when I get pregnant. That's why I should have known I could just quit smoking cigarettes. Because soon I get pregnant, I'm like, nope, can't smoke no cigarettes. I can't do nothing. I take my ass to my doctor's appointments, every last one of them. I take my vitamin. I do everything I'm supposed to do. The one time I did not know I was pregnant. I had a period for 4 months. The 5th month is when I didn't have a period. I go to the doctors. They ask me when my last period was. I tell them. They do an exam, and they like, we need you to go to get an emergency sonogram. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, emergency sonogram? The fuck is going on? What you mean emergency sonogram? I go get a sonogram. These motherfuckers asking me, do I want to know what I'm having? Huh? Because I know for a fact you can't see that till about 20 weeks. Do I want to see what I'm having? What the fuck is going on here? Because what are you talking about? Yeah. I'm already to the point I can know what I'm having when I find out. But immediately when I find out, I'm like, oh, no more. Can't do anything. Can't hang out, y'all. But I didn't have nothing. Let me tell you what's crazy about that. This is the truth. I went to the doctors one day. I didn't have no belly. My titties, nothing was, maybe my butt had got big. I can't see back there. But, my baby daddy ain't say, damn, your ass getting big or nothing like that. So, nothing. After I got that sonogram and after they had went up there and checked everything, the next day I woke up, I had a belly. Swear to God. I had a fucking belly. It's like the baby just stretched out and came in my little stomach. I said, what the fuck? How the hell I go all this time? Nothing. And then wake up and like I morphed into somebody else, y'all. I'm like, will you look at this shit? Both of us freaking out. Because like, what the fuck? How that happen? But that's what happens. Some women had a period. They don't get no signs. They don't get no symptoms. And then one day, boom, they get a pouch. The baby just show up. Yeah. I'm 86. I didn't know I was pregnant. In 86, I didn't know I was pregnant. I was 6 months and I was painting houses and fell off the roof. And that's when I found out I was pregnant. My God. And the baby came out just fine. Right? I hope. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. But no, it's never good to abuse anything when you are pregnant. That's why I tell people don't smoke their cigarettes, don't drink, don't be around other people smoking. If somebody smokes a cigarette or something, get away from them. Yeah, when you're pregnant, you got to be as clean as possible. That's it. Because your life's not yours no more. You now are being actually a cocoon for a baby. You just your life's not yours no more. So you can't do anything you want to do. But I'm not positive that's what happened to Chrisean's baby though. Point being, we got to stop putting stuff out in the atmosphere that's facts when it's an assumption and or your opinion. We don't know what's wrong with that baby or why. Exactly. Nobody know what's wrong with him, but everybody you got the internet doctors. They know what's wrong with the baby. They said they seen her on the show and she was doing this and that, and that's what's wrong. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ramel. I'm sorry. But that can happen to women. They don't know they're pregnant. You can go for months and months and months. That's why sometimes little girls have babies and they be like they didn't know they was pregnant and people be like they lying. No, they might not be fucking lying. They might not be fucking lying. They just might not be lying. That's what it be. My Scorpio vibe says that's why I want to know how Nevaeh, or however you spell her name, knows what she have and if she only supposed to be 3 months. Hmm. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. That's not gonna be Blueface baby. That's who. Well, but they say they've been messing for 5 years. That's what they say. He been messing for 5 years. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. But he been in jail, and I know that girl ain't hey CC, I know that girl ain't she ain't been faithful to nobody. Hey, follow me, Black. CC talk member up in the house. Yeah, she ain't no. No. G Tina, Ray Mel, G Tina says she's so sorry for your loss. Yeah, that's that's sad. Yeah. Just know what's wrong. But do you know, don't know what's wrong, but do know something's wrong. Wrong is keyword. His mom should make it right. Yep, I agree. Yep, I agree. I agree. She should make it right. Now, I don't know how right she could make it, and I don't know if she not taking him where he need to go, because I can't say. She might not be ready to share that with us. So I don't know what she doing with him. I don't know if they go to the doctors. I don't know what they do. Do he go to I don't know. I can tell you that some offices you can't record in. Now she could if she wanted to, like record when she go in the place if she wanted, but she don't have to. She don't have to. She don't have to share that part of her journey with us. But if she did, I'm telling you, it would be a moneymaker. Yeah, it would be a moneymaker, and it wouldn't be for one season because people would want to follow her and see what's going to happen with Chrisean Jr. They want to see. Yeah. I didn't know I was pregnant. Hey, Kim, you, first of all, I didn't know I was pregnant. I actively played basketball, found out when I was 5 months. Yep, it happens. It happens. She'd sneak and record if that's the case. Probably would, Stacy. She probably would. I pray the baby can overcome whatever obstacles he's going through or will go through. That's it. That's all. She seems to love that child, and she seems to be on the right path. She does seem to love the child. She does. So I can't lie. Oh, y'all know what else? What we could do? Y'all know the DMV? Because I'm getting ready to do this, and I don't know if anybody else will be interested. But since talking about it, let me see something real fast. Let me pull it up. Oh, because I'm getting ready to do this in April. This look fun. And my cousin, y'all know she's sick, and so she can't do a lot no more. So I think this is something where she could have a good time. And she could have a good time, have fun, and her music. She like music. She want to go dancing, but she not in the best shape like she used to be. She get tired too fast. So I think we need to go somewhere she can sit her ass down. Oh, I sent it to her though the other day. Let me go to her inbox. I sent myself too much shit. Well, as y'all can hear, the babies are up. Oh, soon I get ready to leave. I found it. Gotta be patient. This looks fun, and this is in the DMV. It's like a bingo. It says it's a bingo, y'all. They said it's worth it. I'm down. Look like fun. Big old bingo. Look, you got your bingo, but they got the times where you're gonna get up and party or like all that shit. So I might be doing this. I will see if anybody from the DMV is interested. Child, they do be having a fucking competition. Who can yell the loudest? I'm trying to tell you. Diane said all of them want the clout from Junior, but won't give him the help he needs. Yeah, that's why I say his mama need to do it though. His mama got to be the one to do it. Fuck all the rest of them. She got to shut that noise out. She shouldn't even responded to that boy. I wouldn't have responded to his ass. Sorry, not sorry. Nah, I wouldn't have responded. Couldn't have paid me to respond. Don't it look fun, ham sandwich? And it's bingo. It is bingo. Okay? It is a bingo. Let me see if they got the ticket link over here. Get tickets today. Let me see. I want to see where you can get the tickets at. Bingo Loco. Let me see. I know it's April. Surely got low. Let's see what that one at. March 7th. Oh, they everywhere, y'all. Look like y'all might have one in your city too. Okay? Y'all might have one in y'all city too. If you like the bingo. I like bingo. I do. But I also like the music. And my cousin like bingo. T-Talk, glad I got to speak with you yesterday. I wish I could have stayed longer, had much more to say. But thanks for hearing me out. Hope you took some of my thoughts into consideration. Well, I absolutely did. I did. But how do I say this? Clarissa is a celebrity and she feeds content, so people are going to talk about her. I know that a lot of people may not like it because it's all the time, but she knows it, so she wants to be talked about, even though she just wants everybody to agree with her. But that's not how the world works. Everybody not going to agree. They just not. So, but one thing, I won't do is, I like to speak in facts. Like last night, like, how y'all know that lady smelled? Like, that's what I be saying. So I do speak in facts and I'm not harsh or, I say good things about her as well as bad things. When she look nice, I'm going to say she look nice. So I don't hate the girl, but I don't really particularly care that she went in that lady's husband's DMs, and women like that you got to watch out for. That's it. Period. I don't give a damn how nice she look. I don't care if she came from humble beginnings. I did too. Shit, my people was poor too, so she not the only poor girl now. And no. So no, people, women like that. You can't be friendly to somebody and then go seduce their husband. That's not cool. You do know her and Remy was in contact with each other, back and forth on the regular. So you can't be doing that and then go sleep with that lady husband, sis. That's no. Her humble beginnings not going to erase that for me. But she looked good when she put her clothes on. Right, just me. Dangerous women. That's what they are. Dangerous. So to act like this lady is just this nice lady and she ain't bothering nobody, that don't rock with me. But I don't hate her though. That's for sure. I do not hate the girl. I think she's accomplished a lot. I would like to see her fight outside of Detroit though. I would like to see her fight outside of Detroit. He don't want nobody saying he's a deadbeat dad. He really needs to prove it. Blue don't want to pay. That child has disabilities. He would pay more. Chrisean stupid too. Yeah, well, mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's just what I see, Valerie. I don't, Yeah, she had humble beginnings, but she know right from wrong. She talks about the Bible. I heard her even talk about the Bible says, you supposed to honor marriage, but you didn't honor marriage when you went up in Papoose DMs, or you didn't honor him when you invited him to the fight without his wife. You didn't honor him when you started calling him and texting him and saying, I know you're married, but why haven't you called me yet? I know you're married, but did you get that second phone yet? I know you're married, but why ain't you telling me where you going? I know you're married, but can you just fall asleep on the phone with me? I know you're married, but can you buy me some flowers? I know you're married, but can you buy me some gifts? No, 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 no. That's not a good woman. Sorry. I don't give a fuck how nice she pretend to be. A good woman would never do that. So when people come to me and say, "Well, she a black woman, y'all should do better because she black." Remy black, ain't she? Ain't Remy black? Because Remy black. But she went up in that black lady husband DM. That's what Clarissa did. So no, she don't get no pass from me. Sorry. No. Diamond Diva says she wants to be married, but she's sleeping with a married woman. Married man, shit. Yeah. Diane said Blue is probably the father trying to scarf his responsibilities. That what the people saying online now, child. They saying Blue know he that baby daddy. He just want the people to stop calling him a deadbeat. They said. Because he wouldn't. They saying he said over there the other day and said he had 2.5 kids or something like that. Because the little baby coming out, and then they got on him because they saying that. Well, why you ain't claiming Junior and all that? So now he's like, oh, Junior not my son, because he knows Chrisean's. He thinks Chrisean's not gonna do nothing. But see, all Chrisean really got to do is go take a test with one of them people on that boy side. So if the test come back to say he not the daddy, then she don't gotta. Listen, then take your ass down to the courthouse and get one of them motherfucking things to say you taking all his parental rights away. And then after you take his parental rights away, now listen to your Aunt T-Talk girl. After you take his parental rights away, then you know what you do. You go get you a motherfucking contract with somebody, and then you find out what's wrong with your son and get your ass on here and educate these people and your motherfucking self as you go along. And let us on the journey as your baby get everything he needs. He got the club foot. They might break his feet. We would get to see all of that. And you would get your stuff too. You would be able to, because that's what you want to do anyway. You know you want to. We could see him. He might take his first step. All that shit. Girl, you could make some money. I'm trying to tell you, Aunt, because listen, they say you're using your baby for content. It's your baby. Everybody else, Miss Shirley, mama using her. What the fuck? Don't be no shame. Only thing Miss Shirley can dance. Where the fuck you think that money going at? In Miss Shirley mama pocket. Lil Wham. Kick that motherfucking leg all the way up. Lil Wham. Her mama using her. Why the fuck can't you use your son? Don't be no fucking fool, girl. Only thing is you got a bigger platform. And don't get with Zeus, because I don't go over there. So don't do it over there. Get you another network that'll work with you. Yeah, find you somebody that'll work with you. A good production company. They're going to bring us the mess too, but they're going to be able to, a good production company can talk better to these people that'll let them in the doctor's offices and shit and let us be able to go in there with you. Now, I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you now. Don't say I never did nothing for you. I'm dropping you some jewels, girl. You better pick them up. Well, he got another lawsuit coming out, Diane. He got one. Never no good will come from messing with a married man, and you all on the internet. Chad on here just flaunting it around. She like, fuck them back, fuck what the Bible say. I don't care. It's true. There is a show and there may be OWN. Now, OWN would be a good network to put it on you, right? OWN or what's the even E? E would be good, or Lifetime. Lifetime would be good too. Yeah. Now see, those people, they already known. So they could easily talk to the doctor's office. They could probably go after hours where they know a whole bunch of people in there with the cameras and shit. Or they could go, during the day so it look more, But I'm just trying to tell you, those type of people, they can get it done. Now these new people like Lemmy and them, nobody want to fuck with them. Zeus, who want to fuck with them? But Remy might could be able to do it. I don't know. I should call Remy up and tell Remy see she can talk to Chrisean and they can make some money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they gotta let me come do some interviewing because don't forget this is my idea now. If they take my idea, y'all remember y'all heard it right here with Tea Talk with your girl. But that's what Chrisean ought to be doing. She ought to be making her own show. She ought to figure out what's wrong with her son, and they ought to get a show, and they ought to take us on his healing journey. But you gotta get a paper from Blueface first. If he the daddy, he giving up all his motherfucking rights because I don't want to see that motherfucker on the show. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to see him up on the show. I don't. I do not. So don't bring his dumb ass. He over there bragging about how much money he got to pay Chrisean to Junior. Chrisean wants Blue to be the father. So prove it. Get the test. Yeah, get the test. Get the test. Get the test done. Shit. I'm about to hit Remy up now. Girl, I got a great show for you. Yeah, now you call Chrisean up and you get the show going. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what she ought to do. Oh, Married to Medicine had their reunion. You said grab that pitch. He doesn't have any rights. He's not on the birth certificate. The one on Zeus say he the father. Oh, I know. I know what to say. Shit. I'm trying to tell you, I would want him to give up all his rights. I would tell her right now to make him give up all parental rights. Make him give up all parental rights. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. But anyway, y'all, listen, we've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm about to get my butt up off of here and go do what I do and enjoy my Saturday. And I want y'all to do the same thing too. Now, we will be back here today. I know I say that and then I'll be like, I'm a rest today. No. We be back today because we going to talk about Clarissa. Because Clarissa went down there to Pap's house and we got the footage to prove it. And baby, she was back on the motherfucking plane early this morning flying first class. Okay? She came back all fucking ready. So you went down there with your man and you went to his mama's house. And y'all had a late night party. And you already back on the plane. Come on. Before the sunrise. First class. My. My. So you done flew in and gave him all these gifts on your piece of paper. We got to talk about the game. She played the game. I got the game. I got it all. I got to edit the stuff out so we can watch it. Y'all, you done did all that. And he stayed in New York. He wasn't with her. He was not with her. She was by herself flying first class, eating that raw meat. Yeah. She was by herself. Yeah, flying first class, eating good up there in the first class. Oh, yeah. She was by herself, honey, flying the first class back home to Atlanta. Pap, he stayed in New York. He won't be upstairs today. No, he won't be upstairs. He sent her packing. But what I will tell y'all this, then I'm going to get out of here. Sweet Ma then went and did her homework now. That video that the people was putting out and saying Pat was this and Pat was that. No, that's not true. That was from last year. That was from last year. So all we seen from Pat's birthday was his little house party at his mama's house. Then she said they had my party together on the 28th. She said it's gonna be a 70s theme party. I don't have no idea. But what I do know is Remy would have had Pat's birthday. And it would have been nice because she always did it. Yeah, always did him a nice party. So that backwoods party he had last night, yeah, that's all he got. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all know YOLO, okay? I'm going to see y'all at about, I think 1 o'clock because it's 9 now. So about 4 more hours. I'm going to edit some stuff and got to do some cleaning around here and stuff like that. And then I'll come back. All right? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
I can tell you're green with envy. And honey, green is not your color.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a good. I put that on good when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that mentality. Jump on, jealousy, my bad. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Better way. Oh, way. Mom and dad's only daughter. Do I make